Welcome back, everybody. I am back to check out some more paranormal videos. Today we'll be checking out a video I saw on Sir Spooks channel, so if you happen to be familiar with it, it's very similar to like a Nuke's Top 5 or a Slapped Ham, something like that. Anyways, I'm just going to jump right to this and check it out. This one is Top 5 Scary Videos That Will Make You Tremble. So I'm hoping they live up to the title, so I'm hoping they're pretty scary. So I think we'll just jump in and see what happens.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin.
Number 5.
In this TikTok video published by usernamed NematNBJ, we watch what looks to be a relatively wholesome and cute clip of a young girl running around the living room area of her house, while her parents are watching a music video on the TV set. At one point in the video, the young girl comes into the living room and glances up at the TV to see what it is that her parents are watching, all the while something terrifying is occurring right near her.
Really? I haven't seen anything yet. Ooh, what's that?
The door at the end of the corridor suddenly slams shut viciously, something that the uploader noticed while filming, but the little girl did not. The way the door closed certainly seemed unnatural and almost paranormal in nature.
Are they gonna go check it out?
This has of course caused many theories and speculation to circulate around the video, debating as to what could have possibly caused this to happen. At around the 11-second mark, if you look closely, you can see a white shape appear in the door frame.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Perhaps this was an otherworldly entity making its appearance known before slamming the door. Was this just a person dressing up in order to scare the videographer? Or was this just a hoax? Be sure to let me know what you think.
Just to see the door slam, I really didn't mean much. Could be something on the other side. I didn't see the little white thing beforehand. That was just mightily interesting.
A TikTok username Jaina0992 uploaded this short but nonetheless interesting video to his account, which starts off with utter chaos as we hear a couple of people in the background screaming. It is presumed that they are looking at something that's freaking them all out, but we don't really get a good look at what it is right away. The uploader points his camera in the direction of the thing before it eventually makes an appearance. Take a look.
That should be interesting. Who's he yelling?
Out of nowhere, a small creature can be seen hobbling away, which just causes the crowd of people surrounding it to freak out and
looks
scream
like a dog or something.
Absolutely horrified as to what they just witnessed. Many people believe that this may be an El Duende.
Yeah, it looked like a dog to me. So yeah, I'm like,
variations from
I don't know,
Iberian,
it didn't really look like a creature. It looked like a dog, maybe. Small bear. I don't know what that was. Didn't really look too paranormal.
Did this TikTok user actually end up filming proof of the El Duende existing?
I don't think so.
Or is this just a weird-looking animal that nobody knows of yet? Either way, the crowd's reaction definitely
His
feels
reaction is
like
a
it
little
wasn't a
strange.
hoax.
I was expecting something scary looking than that.
Javier Briones is a security guard that has the unfortunate duties of working the overnight shift, which many people are afraid of due to it being that much creepier being surrounded by the darkness.
I would imagine so.
In the video, Javier explains
Yeah, by
that
yourself
it is
in the dark,
currently
yeah,
4:17
maybe a little bit
in the
creepier.
morning at the time of the recording, and says that he keeps hearing strange knocking noises coming at the booth every so often.
Son las 4:17 de la mañana. Está golpeando de nuevo la la puerta de la caseta. Escuchen ustedes de nuevo para que vean que esto no es un juego. Que ahí siempre golpean
It was like 10 to 15 and then they come.
10 o 5 minutos y después se detienen.
What's that?
Conche tu madre, se acaba de mover el vaso. Se acaba de mover ese lapicero.
Throughout the remainder of the video, we see some genuinely strange things happen near Javier that he simply cannot explain. Take a look and see for yourself.
Acaba de hacer un movimiento hacia allá. Voy ahora acá, escuché que golpearon rápido.
Knock next to it. What?
Pero hay que mantener la
Just
calma,
stay
si pasa
calm.
algo de
We'll
esto,
just
¿no
stay
es?
calm.
Hay que mantener la calma.
I was gonna say why don't you go outside just to check.
Afterward, Javier proceeds to walk around outside to see if there's anybody around that could be the culprit, but ultimately ends up finding nothing. There isn't a
That's so
single
odd.
soul in sight, which just freaks him
I
out.
think if you're in a little booth like that
because
on
it
the side
begs
of a
the
road,
question, who or what
there
could
may be
possibly
a little-
cause those eerie
a little
knocking noises? It will probably
nerve-wracking.
forever be a
I think you
mystery,
hear knocking
but
and you
we
can't
can
find
all hope
anybody.
that Javier has more
Especially if you're by
peaceful
yourself,
nights at
makes
his
you
job
creepier.
in the future.
The fact you can see anything or anybody, it makes it, that much more unnerving.
This next entry comes to us from a Reddit user named AlterFall, who goes on to explain a terrifying paranormal incident that occurred
Number
in
2.
Derby Gowl during a talk from Richard Felix from Most Haunted. The Reddit post reads as follows, quote, I went to a small true ghost story gathering with Richard Felix from Most Haunted in Derby Gowl on Halloween night. There were only about 15 people there, and we all sat by the fireside while him and another
Okay.
ghost hunter were telling some of their encounters with spirits. In the middle of one of these stories, Richard's glass moves off the table and shatters all over the floor. Of course, we are all in shock. Derby is arguably the most haunted city in the UK, and this jail was the home to hundreds of criminals waiting to be executed. Not to mention, it was midnight on the 31st of October in a candlelit room. Naturally,
If it's like every
single
possible
person skeptic
scariest
came
scene
in,
of midnight
including Richard
in the
himself.
dark on the October
We placed
31st.
an identical glass on the table and tried shaking the table at full force. It wouldn't budge. I tried this myself, and I can assure
don't think
you
it'll show
it
anything.
would not move on its own. We realized that someone was streaming this gathering live to Richard Felix fan page on Facebook. So, after we'd finished all the stories, we watched it back.
I was gonna say,
Sure enough,
hopefully they
there
show
was the
it.
glass moving by itself and shattering on the floor. Ghosts and spirits have been seen before in the jail, but catching this on camera really proves how much activity there is there. End quote. So, without further ado, let's have a look and watch the video.
Finish the streaming
accompanying
video?
the post.
In the phone room, and 3 of us.
There's the
facing
glass.
door, and 3 of us were facing the window, and I was facing the door. And
Oh,
That's 10 minutes to start off.
did you get that?
Have you got that on film? I don't know.
there's like a room full of people.
Well, she was, but she got both in the photo, so I hope for there.
Big car on camera.
That is absolutely.
The two men can be seen talking when all of a sudden, one of the glasses on the table falls
Slowly
into
slides
the
falling off
breaks,
the table.
causing both of them to look utterly confused and baffled as to what just happened. The uploader says that he
And see,
used to be
nobody's hand
skeptic
touches
when
it.
it came to paranormal-related things, but after living in Derby for over 2 months or so, he has started to be a bit more of a believer. And if this video is indeed genuine, then it's no wonder why. He says that you
It's
can
almost like
visit this place if you wish.
kind of ghosts hanging around, just letting them know that they're over there. That's kind of funny. Aunt's
Reddit
haunted
user
house.
QuimboSlice20 says that his aunt's house is haunted and that he has known that much ever since he was a little
About
kid. He
1860s.
goes on to say that, quote, last weekend I visited my aunt who lives out in the country in Iowa. Her house is very old, built in the 1860s, I think. Anyway, it was the first time I've been back in 20-ish years. I didn't have a video/camera type phone back then, but I do now. Voices woke me up around 2:30 in the morning. I didn't capture
it happens like 3 a.m. or so.
A noise coming from the closet door. I then captured door knocking and eventually whispering of a child. In almost all of the clips I got, you can see a lot of orbs going by. The whispering became too intense for me, and I slept in the car. So happy I finally have some proof I can share. Believe it or not, it's your call, but it's real. End quote. In the first video, we watch as the uploader lays awake in bed trying to record something, waiting patiently in the dark, when all of a sudden, this happens.
What's he got?
Voices. Jesus Christ. A strange noise can be heard coming from the door, which audibly scares him, before the video ultimately ends, leaving us to wonder what that disturbing sound was. A second video was posted to YouTube a little while later, and shows the uploader laying in the same bed as he was before, trying to record something else that has been keeping him up at night. As he lay awake, he suddenly hears what he has been anticipating.
Well, that's loud. And he's like right there.
The moment he hears the creepy knocking noises coming at the door, he lets out a shaky breath, unsure of what he should be doing. The knocking eventually gets more rapid and even louder before the video concludes. In the third and final video, the uploader is once again in the same room and in the same bed, and this time, he hears what is probably the most terrifying noise yet.
What's it? What is it? Oh, he started making noise. I want to hear what it said.
You can hear some disturbing whispering coming from somewhere
that guy, and then
room. But as for what it is saying, nobody knows for sure.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Many people have been wondering how the uploader has been able to stay in the house for so long. And it's a good question. If these videos are authentic, then it's probably in his best interest to run away as fast as he can before it's too late.
Before it's too late?
And that was 5 scary videos.
I don't know if it would necessarily run away.
The video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
You know, some of those weren't really that believable. Some of the stuff you could kind of, you know, it could have been easily manipulated by a second individual, you know, other than what they showed on the camera. Like the little girl in the first video with the door shut, it could have been just somebody else on the other side of the door, you know, trying to create a hoax for the video. The guy in the booth, I guess it was kind of creepy, but he's by himself, so, but it's you can't tell if he has somebody else with him doing that. But that last video, I suppose that somebody could have been off camera, because he didn't really pan around the room that much. But still, if it was like really loud knocking, and he thought it was a ghost, I think I would have got up and opened the door. Either that, or I would have started talking back to the voice he was hearing. You just could kind of understand it. That one kind of was a little creepy. But the rest of the stuff, I didn't think it was all that scary. That last one, I think I would have been a little bit more shocked. But sitting there listening to loud banging, it's getting more and more prevalent, and then you start hearing voices that are really clear. That's usually pretty impressive when you catch something on video that's real and it's really clear and you can understand it like that one. But I think I didn't pan around the room. He kept the camera on the door. He never got up to check to prove it wasn't a real person behind the door. But if there wasn't a real person, was it paranormal, that's pretty good. Overall, this video was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I mean, even though some may not have been real, it was pretty entertaining. I'm going to be definitely checking out some more of Sir Spooks videos in the future. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in to check out videos. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. Until next time.